Hi, friend. You know, this past week I drove down to Tampa, Florida again. I'll be going next week again for family reasons, but I noticed last week there was a lot of law enforcement along I-75. As a matter of fact, I think I heard it called the Southern Slowdown, but sometimes those traffic laws can be a little confusing, and it's all in our interpretation of that thing. You see, our maximum speed in most places is 70 miles an hour, minimum speed 45 miles an hour, but then there is that law that says move over when there's faster traffic going by. But how fast do you have to be going in the fast lane to not feel like you need to move over? Well, when it comes to man's laws, sometimes we can leave them up to interpretation, and sometimes it can be a little confusing. But when it comes to God's law, well, there is no private interpretation. We see that plainly stated by Peter in 1 Peter 1 and verse 20. And we also know that God is not the author of confusion there in 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 33. So since there is no private interpretation to God's word, and since God is not the author of confusion, perhaps we need to pay more attention to what He has to say to us rather than what we would like for Him to say. Now, that's a thought for you Thursday.